a taste of the good life, and I'm here to stay. I'm used to questions, so everybody ask away.
Hey guys, welcome to my first episode of the Career Mode Scuba FC. We're going to be doing a Bournemouth Career Mode. Bournemouth were promoted to the Premier League last year, and I'm going to go ahead and make my manager Polish, put it on World Class, and just redraw with the seeded teams. Yeah. Oops, accidentally exited out. Never mind. So we're going to go ahead and go into this. We're going to choose Champion Trophy, just preseason tournament. I'm going to do a little bit of speeding through this. You can pause the video if you really want to see these things. They're not really that important. I'm going to go ahead and put a manager in France, and I'm pretty sure Italy is where I put the second one. Yep. And we're going to be changing up the squad real quick. So I'm going to speed through it at the beginning when I'm just looking at the players for my own knowledge. Going to help me out with who I have, know who I can play in what position. So I'm going to go ahead and change it to the 4-3 attack, which I'm pretty sure most of you are familiar with. And I'm going to go ahead and slow it down because this is really where the main team gets put in place. Now I decided to go with Ibe at the right wing and Gradle at left wing. I think that's going to be a good pairing. And then with a phobe on the bench, he's going to be nice to come off and play striker for Callum Wilson. I think I'm going to sell King. No, that'll be seen later, but I think it's a really good squad. I just need to upgrade defense a little bit, and probably either that right wing position, because I don't know if Jordan Ibe, and I'm going to go ahead and try to get the Polish left back Olkowski. He's 74 overall. He is an upgrade from who we have, so that's going to be nice if we do get him for pretty cheap. We do have 40 million after I got the 60% increase. We're going to go with Michael Keane, and again, I think he's a decent center back. My friend played with him in Ultimate Team against me. He was absolutely amazing. Shout out to Hoop Dog. And so I went ahead and went for him. He's not that big of an upgrade from what we have. And then Aaron Cresswell. Now we do have 3 left backs that are 71 and 72 overall, and another 72 I think, which is Daniels, Ake or Akai, and then Mings I think plays left back. And so we have 3 there. I want to go ahead and scout Cresswell because West Ham picked up Masuaku. They don't really need him. And also leave in the comments who you think we should pick up, and if we should let go more players, or some players that I transfer listed shouldn't go. So we're going to list Mings and some other players like that. Now Mings is only 23, so if you guys do want me to keep him, again, leave that down in the comments. We do have a lot of good midfielders, but there's just so many. You gotta let some go. I think Cook will end up being a good player. Just kind of scrolling through this, just making sure there's no one that I'm missing in my squad, and if there's players, a lot of players in position just like this, where I accidentally keep trying to offer them a contract. Don't do that. I don't know if there's any players on the team that you really want me to keep that I did put on the transfer list. There's Frazier, 22. I'm going to decide to transfer list him, even though he's 22. And same with I don't know, we're going to also put Stanislas up there. I actually took Frazier off the transfer list. I think we're going to end up buying a right back though, because I think that's the position we need the most, is the right back. But definitely try to consolidate the defense. I think that's number 1 priority. We have King. We're going to put him on the transfer market. I think I'll be able to sell him for a little bit, because I don't think I'll need him. We have so many good strikers like Phobe, and I don't think we'll really need him, because even if we do get an injury to Callum Wilson, we have a Phobe, and if we really end up with problems, we have Gradle and we have some more wingers. I am going to try to pick up a winger, so that's what I'm going to look for right now. Going to look for some right wingers in the Prem that I can buy, kind of keeping it local, not really spreading out to the rest of Europe yet. I mean, we're not going to be trying to buy super world-class players because we're only Bournemouth. So I think I'm going to go over the first 5 games. We have Man City and Man United. I think that's going to be tough, but we just need to focus on trying to get these transfers in right now. And so we're going to look. I could go for Sadio Mane. I just think he will be a lot more than we need to spend. So I'm just going to go ahead and head over to the right mids because there wasn't that many right wings we could go for. There's Jesse Lingard. I think we're going to go for him. I think he'll be decent in our career mode. There's a lot of players that we can go for. A lot of right mids have actually moved to the Premier League that look really good, but I can't obviously get them because they just transferred. So we're going to try to go for Jesse Lingard and some more right mids. So I think we're going to head into this first game in a second. Here's our short list with Cresswell, Zaha, Lingard, Michael Keane, and Alkowski. I really didn't go with a left back because I think Nathan Aki will be good there. We're going to go ahead and simulate this up to the first match against Sporting Gijón. We're going to hop into that right now. We're going to edit the lineup. We're going to take Wilshere out. We're going to play some players that just like test out some players and just make sure that I'm using who I want to use in this career mode. So I'm going to go ahead and put Cook on the bench. I think he's going to be good. I don't think I'm going to start him. He is very young. And I think he's going to be one of the players that stays at this team for a while. I think Harry Arter is going to be good in the midfield. I'm going to start a Phobe just to make sure I do like him and I don't want to get a backup striker instead of him. So we're going to head into this first match against Gijón coming up. It's only the preseason tournament, so it doesn't really matter that much, but I want to go ahead and test out the players that we have at the club. So we are at home, but I'm not going to wear the home jerseys because it looks too similar to the Gijón jerseys. And so we're going to choose the blue jerseys and get straight into the match. So, first chance coming for Sporting Gijón. And we get that clear pretty easily. Take it up the field. We're looking to counter right here off that interception in the back. Finds a Phobe, shoots, and it's a goal. There's our first goal of the season. We'll take that. Nice little finish shot into the top left corner. Came right off that counterattack, right from defense to attack. Nice little finish there. Can't say anything bad about that. It's nice to see that you can score pretty easily against Gijón. So going right back into this game pretty quickly off a kickoff. We can go through with Gosling, and that's another goal. Slots into the bottom left corner right after Phobe scores. That's pretty lucky. We go up 2-0. Gijón's defense definitely not looking very good, and we're looking like we're easily going to breeze by Gijón in this game.
You can see a slightly different viewpoint on it.
Beautiful shot into the bottom left corner. I don't think he could have gotten further bottom left corner than that. And there I am, the manager, celebrating after that goal. Dan Gosling. I think he's going to be one of our key midfielders this year off the bench. If he does not end up starting, I think he will end up starting. Our midfield is probably the best part of our team. And we're going to head in straight to another chance for them, but an easy save from Bournemouth. Now, straight after that, they have another chance after I foul them, and it's a free kick. Let's see if they can put this one away. It's pretty far out. I think they're just going to whip it in. This could be dangerous, though. And easily headed out from us. They're going to have another chance, maybe, right before halftime. I don't think so. I think it's just going to go straight to halftime here after this throw. And we look to a break. This could be good.
He made that
And
look
we give
like
it
a poor
away.
pass with a very good interception.
And that should be half time.
Stopping the pass getting through with
That took a long time to
the
be
referee's
halftime.
blown
So
for
we're
half-time.
2-0 at the
It's
half.
2-0
We're
here.
playing pretty good.
With 45 minutes
Definitely
gone,
not disappointed
and the first
in the team.
45 minutes with his new club. How do you
We're
think
playing
he's done?
really good defensively. We've had a really solid midfield, and our attack, I think, is 2 for 2 on both of our shots. So we're going to go straight into the
Well, it's going to be
second
an
half.
alteration now, and with the team trailing, you can understand why he's going
Gihan
to make
looked to make a substitution. Try to strengthen their team, I guess, or put some fresh legs on. They're going to start out with the chance here at the beginning of the second half, but easily headed away. Now, another chance for them as we go a little bit deeper into the second half. Whips one in, and punch out by Boric. And that was weird. And now they're going to get another chance. We have not done anything in the second half. And cleared away again from one of our defenders, and nothing.
Well, there's going to be a substitution now.
Of this play,
It's difficult.
after a good tackle put in and a good block, definitely a good save from Boric, and nothing really happened the rest of that game. So we're going to go back and look at our messages from that game. So we got the final scouting report on Wilfred Zaha. He is a 79 overall. I don't know if you guys want me to go for him. I'm not going to offer for him yet. I'm going to wait till the report comes back on Lingard and see who we want, but I'm going to go ahead and offer for Keane, or inquire at least for Keane, and then see how much they want for him. I think we're also going to look through this list. Amari Gray, I want to add him to my short list. Some more players in here, maybe. Right there, Kalichi, Iheanacho, I want to add to my short list and scout him, because he could be a good striker pickup if we do not want to keep a Phobe or Callum Wilson. So now we're going to move to our back and Simpson days. We're going to go to the next game. Burnley have come back to us and said they want 6.5 mil for 6.5 million for Michael Keane, and we're going to offer 5.5 million and see what we can do. And this young left back wants to start, so I'm going to go ahead and put him in the team for this game. We'll see how he might do well. We're going to take out Gosling and put in Wilshere, and then not make too many changes. We're going to keep the team about the same how it was last time. Just checking some of the player stats right there. And we're going to start Stanislas and Aki. Never mind, not going to start Aki, because we already have a left back, the young left back. We're going to put Francis, we're going to change him for, we're going to put Cook out for Francis, and then we're going to save that. I think we're going to sim the next game just so we can get into transfers, and I'm going to play the third game. But that's going to be in the next episode. And also comment down below who you want for me to buy. We're going to go ahead and sim this match against Atlanta. It was the harder team, so I probably should have played against Atlanta just to see. They won 4-1 against Bologna. They're playing a 4-3-3 and they scored 2 minutes in. That's super terrible. And we're going to sim it, and they end up winning 2-1. So not like the best thing. I think I should have played that game out of the 2 games, but apparently our left back didn't play too well. We're going to go ahead and take him out of the squad. We're going to go ahead and put Aki in, and then Mings on the bench. We're going to make some few changes to the bench, but not much. We're going to go ahead and exit the team menu, and I think we're going to be closing this episode after some transfers. Now, I think that we should go for a right wing, a right back, and a center back. I think we could go for 2 center backs, so if you guys want to leave down below if we should go for 2 center backs or not. I'm going to go ahead and offer for Alkowski. You guys can tell me if you don't want him at the club, or if you do want me to still bring him in. I can just cancel the offer, or just, even if Cologne accept, I can not answer the contract. I'm going to go ahead and put Jonathan Tah on the short list. That could be another center back you guys want me to bring in. I'm going to keep looking. Valentine Stalker, I don't think we're going to bring him in. Jesse Lingard, we get the final report on him. We're going ahead and trying to buy him. But if you do want us to get Wilfred Zaha over Lingard, then comment it. We're going to offer $8 million for Lingard and just put him at his base price. And so Aaron Cresswell's done. I think we're going to try to buy him now, put in the offer. And let's see if we can get him for $5 million. They do have Masuaku, so I think we could get him. Masuaku did just go to the club, and not really that many players. Eric Dyer, he's a Spurs player, probably not. So there's that done, and then so Burnley accepted the deal for Michael Keane. We're gonna offer him a contract. If you don't want him, I can just not accept him to the club whenever if he accepts the contract. So he will be starting center back most of the year unless we bring in someone good. I think we're going to end off the episode there. Leave down in the comments who you want, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.